We are coming to you live via Facebook streaming, via YouTube streaming, and also via Skype group. Knowing and knowledge. There are two things, knowing and knowledge. Knowing is a process, knowledge is a conclusion. That is the basic difference between the two. Knowing is a process, knowledge is a conclusion. Knowing always becomes knowledge, and you have to be constantly alert that knowing does not become knowledge. One of the most delicate situations on the path for a seeker is that knowing always becomes knowledge. The moment you have known something, your mind collects it as knowledge, as experience, and that is dangerous. Knowing, let knowing remain the process, and let it not become the knowledge, the conclusion. When knowing dies, it becomes knowledge. On the edifice of knowing, knowledge is born. And if you go on gathering this knowledge, then knowing will become more and more difficult for you. Remember, with knowledge, knowing never happens. You can gather knowledge, but it's not knowing. Then you carry your knowledge around you, and a knowledgeable person is almost hidden behind his knowledge. Almost hidden behind his knowledge. And then he loses all clarity, perception, and things like these. The world becomes far away. The reality loses all transparency. Knowledgeable person is always looking through his knowledge, everything that he looks through, his experience, his knowledge. He projects his knowledge colors everything. With this, now there is no longer any possibility of knowing remaining. Knowledge is not gathered only through scriptures, but is also gathered and more through your own experiences. You love a woman, for example. You have never known a woman before, have never fallen in deep love. You fall for the first time. You are innocent. You are virgin. You do not know what love is. Your mind is open. You do not have any knowledge about love. You are spontaneous. You move into the unknown. It is mysterious. Love opens the door of unknown temples, goes on singing unknown songs into your ears, into your heart, and dances with unknown tunes, mysterious tunes. And you do not know anything. You do not have any knowledge to judge by, to evaluate, to condemn, saying good or bad. It is ecstatic, therefore. You are gripped by the ineffable experience of love. You live in moment of grace. But by and by, you become knowledgeable. And then the whole problem creeps in. You become knowledgeable now. You know what love means. You know what the woman means. You know the geography, the topography of love. You have become knowledgeable. You fall in love with another woman. Now nothing like the first experience happens. As if you have gone to see the same movie again, or reading the same novel again. Now, why are you missing? Why the same mysterious experience not gripping you anymore? Why are you not throbbing with the unknown again? You are knowledgeable. Something so beautiful like love has become a repetition. Knowing always becomes knowledgeable. So you have to be very alert. Know something, the moment it becomes knowledge, drop it. Go on dying to your knowledge each moment as it comes in. Never carry it, otherwise it will hang around your neck, and because no other woman is same, the first woman was a totally different world. This new woman you have fallen in love with is also a totally different world. It is not going to be the same, but if you move through knowledge, it will look like the same old story. Drop the knowledge, be innocent again move into the unknown, because no two persons are alike or can ever be alike. Every person is so unique that there has never been a person like that before, and there will never be another person again. Learn again from the very beginning, and you will be full of wonder. Then you have learned something different, a deep experience. Never allow the knowledge to settle in you in any way. Never. All knowing becomes knowledge. The moment it becomes knowledge, drop it. It is just like dust gathers on the mirror. Every day you have to clean it. Or as often the dust gathers on the surface of the mirror. On the mirror of your mind, dust gathers. And what is this dust? Dust of experience. It becomes knowledge. Clean it. That is why everyday meditation is needed. Meditation is nothing else but cleaning the mirror. Cleaning the mirror of your mind. Go on cleaning it continuously. Clean it continuously and consciously too. Just continuously is not enough. Consciously, and consciously alone is not enough either. You have to do it continuously and consciously. If you can clean it every moment of your life, then there is no need to sit separately for meditation. Your life becomes a meditation. As you traverse through life's roads, as you move through the circumstances and situations, meditation is happening. Remember, be alert that knowledge has not to be gathered, that you have to remain like a child, full of wonder and awe. Child can go on playing the same things, go on playing the same game with equal enthusiasm, full of wonder and awe. Every nook and corner is mysterious and you do not know what it is. You cannot figure it out what life is, what this life is. Enchanted, you run in this direction and that in vain. Have you watched a child running on the seashore? He is so elated. There is euphoria collecting shells and colored stones on the beach. Have you watched a child running in a garden to catch butterflies? You can do also run, but you will find it looks stupid running as an adult to catch a butterfly. You will not run that way even if God is there. You will not run that way. You will not be so ecstatic even if God comes there. You will move like a gentleman. You will not rush. You will not be mad. You will still keep your manners. And if you belong to any religious group, then even more difficult will be your manners. You will still know that you are mature, not a child anymore. And Jesus says only those who are childlike can enter the kingdom of my Father, kingdom of God. Only those who are childlike innocence, childlike spontaneity, childlike awe. Only those who are still capable of wonder, awe and surprise. Wonder is the greatest treasure in life. Once you lose wonder, you have lost your life and then you drag. But you no longer live. With knowledge, all wonder disappears. Remember, wonder is the greatest treasure of life. If you have learned to wonder every moment, life is precious. This is one of the most difficult problems that the modern mind is facing, because knowledge accumulates every day more and more. The 20th century is so much burdened with knowledge. Hence, religion has disappeared. Religion can exist only when there is wonder. And with wonder-filled eyes, eyes which do not know but are ready to rush into the direction to see what is there. Innocent eyes. Virgin heart. So remember to remain capable of childlike wonder. If your eyes are full of wonder and heart is virgin to receive any moment, you are capable. Science grows out of doubt. Religion grows out of wonder. Between the two remains a wide gap, and that gap is philosophy. It has not yet decided. Philosophy goes on hanging between doubt and wonder. Sometimes the philosopher doubts, and other times he wonders. He's just in between. If he doubts too much, by and by he becomes scientist. And if he wanders too much and continuously, by and by he will become religious. That is why philosophy is disappearing from the world. 99% of the philosophers have become scientists, and 1%, Morton Bauer, a Jiddu Krishnamurti, or P.T. Suzuki, somewhere great minds, great penetrating intellects, they really become religious. Philosophy is almost losing its ground. If you become too skeptical, you become scientist. Too skeptical, you are scientist. If you become too much childlike, you become religious. But if you are, as an adult, being childlike, what will happen to you? You recall that one of the philosophers, as I recall the name, I'll tell you, he was walking through his garden and a child came. He asked a question, why trees are green? You will say, use your knowledge, tree is green because of chlorophyll, because of this, because of that. He looked at the child, he looked at the plants, and he said, trees are green because they are green. The child said, responded exactly so. I was thinking the same way. Tree is green because it is green. This is the moment to enjoy the green of the trees, the life-fulfilling color. We are not interested in chlorophyll and all those scientific analysis, knowledge and all these things. If you become too childlike, you become religious. Science exists without religion, exists with wonder. If you want to be religious, then create more wonder, discover more wonder, allow your eyes to be filled with wonder than anything else. Let your eyes be filled with wonder. Oh, be surprised by everything that is happening or that you see around. Everything is so tremendously wonderful that it is simply unbelievable how you go on living without dancing. How you go on living without being ecstatic. You must not be seeing what it is happening all around. Just to be in a miraculous, just to be so miraculous is indeed just to breathe is so miraculous. Just to breathe and just to be is more than enough. Nothing else is needed for a religious person except to be full of wonder. And when you are full of wonder, praise arises, and this praise becomes a prayer. When you see this wonderful existence, you start praising it. In your praising, prayer arises, and out of your praising, prayer is born. It is not knowledgeable. You recall Leo Tolstoy's story, The Three Wise Men. What was their prayer? Father, you are three, we are three. Have mercy on us. Is it a prayer? It is praising. It is being ecstatic. It is being full of wonder. You are three, we are three. Have mercy on us. And the high priest want to know what kind of prayer is this. You are three, we are three. Have mercy on us. A child's prayer, the innocent, the spontaneous prayer is an expression of wonder, an expression of awe in the eyes, a virgin heart overflowing to dance, to sing a tune, to hum something is important. Knowing is a process, knowledge is a conclusion. You know something, live it, be full of wonder, full of awe, and that's it. Then again, when next moment comes, know it, live it, be it, full of wonder, and let life sail through various circumstances and situations. You will grow in wonder and awe. Only this much for this morning. Until tomorrow. Take care and do have a pleasant day.